Hello guys, welcome to Quizopedia. If you are a new person here, please don't forget to subscribe us. You have probably heard from a younger person that a certain habit or trend that you thought was still super is considered old-fashioned nowadays. Of course, we don't need to tell you that every generation develops its own habits, and they're often not really understood by older people. With that in mind, Quizopedia put together a list of 10 trends in the fashion world that no longer make sense for Generation Z. Cardigan. A cardigan is one of the most used garments when winter is approaching. However, this clothing classic has been replaced by newer models such as the famous grandfather's vest or the even more classic sweater. These garments can be worn with different combinations and pieces. Everything ranging from formal shirts to something more casual will do just fine with them. Moreover, they can be used even on the hottest days. So that's a plus because you can wear them all year round. Long skirts. From longer to midi, skirts were a real wardrobe sensation of the previous generation. But, in modern times, young girls changed this piece to become something more collegiate and generally, with pleated fabric. While this skirt is always coming and going, it seems like the trend is here to stay. Bomber jacket. Another garment that has been losing some space in the closet of the new generation is the bomber jacket, which has even been replaced by warm coats with checkered prints that remind us of flannel shirts, famous in the grunge movement of the 90s. You can see people wearing these everywhere nowadays. And it's no wonder as they're a pretty comfortable garment. Floral print. For many, floral prints can be considered a must-have element in their closet. But for the new generation, this may not exactly be the case. Younger girls have opted for more abstract prints, such as the famous tie-dye. It looks like this year, we can finally put the golden days of the floral print behind us and focus on other cool garments as well. Tight-fitting shirts. You will hardly find anyone over 18 that hasn't worn a fitted t-shirt to complement a look with skinny or low-waisted denim pants. However, today this piece that seemed so vital back in the day has been replaced by oversized shirts. They can be worn in many different ways, such as, for example, tucked into a skirt, pants, or even as a full dress that can certainly seem a bit short, but that you can pull off if you choose an oversized shirt. Skinny jeans. Another garment that has been falling by the wayside is a good old pair of skinny jeans. As wider pieces are gaining prominence in the fashion world, wide leg pants have become the new favorite and classic cuts are making a comeback as well. These new cuts place special importance on the waist as they shape it. The same goes for hips. Maybe this is the reason why young women ended up leaving tighter pants aside. Velvet tracksuits. This piece was worn by many celebrities back at the beginning of the 2000 period. Even today you can still see some of them wearing one. That's hardly a surprise since this plush ensemble can be worn on many occasions. But the younger generation doesn't seem to enjoy this trend as much and has opted for tracksuits in pastel shades together with the good old sweaters. After all, it's the comfort of the garments that matters, isn't it? Dress with a jacket. The classic coat or short denim jacket used to be a fundamental piece for those days of spring, in which the weather started to get better. But you still needed a bit of protection against cold breezes. Typically you do wear it with a dress. But fashion is always on the move and trends change. Younger generations prefer using other types of garments that are a bit more adjusted to the body to create a more fashionista style. Creativity is something that is not lacking in young people, right? Denim shorts. One of the most used pieces in the summer has a new adaptation and, since then, it is even more comfortable. We are talking about the famous biker shorts, which can be worn on various occasions, and in countless combinations, from the most casual to the most sporty. Flat shoes. Low, delicate shoes, like flats, have fallen into oblivion for young women. Today, many of them prefer shoes with a more chunky look. Maybe that is why platform heels are becoming so trendy. These are perfect for people who want to look taller. In your opinion, what is the most different trend that the new generation is following? Would you adapt your closet to keep up with the fashion world? Tell your thoughts in comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you with another interesting fact. Until then, bye from Quizzopedia.